Hello, and welcome to this video on what to expect at your first online appointment with the Adult Neurodevelopmental Services Outpatient Clinic at CAMH. We want to prepare you for your online appointment. You are welcome to watch this video alone or with someone else. Before I start, I want to go over some accessibility features that YouTube offers. It might make watching this video easier for some. You can slow down or speed up this video to match your preference by clicking on the gear icon on the bottom bar of this video. Select playback speed and choose from options from 0.25x, which is very slow, to 2x, which is very fast. You can also click the CC button at the bottom of the video for automatic video captions, although sometimes it might be wrong. Throughout this video, I will suggest visiting external websites or resources. To access these resources, scroll down below the video player and click Show More to view the full description. Here, we will have all of these resources linked. In this video, we'll cover a welcome to ANS, CAMH information, before your appointment, when it's time for the appointment, joining WebEx, after the first visit, at the first visit, and resources. We hope that this guide will give you information to help prepare you for your first appointment at the Adult Neurodevelopmental Services, also known as ANS. If you have questions about the appointment, contact the person who contacted you to book the appointment. You can also contact us here at ANS. You can email us at ansinfo@camh.ca or call 416-535-8501, extension 37800, and press 2. You can leave a voicemail if the call is not answered. If you are not feeling well or need to change the appointment for any reason, please contact the person who you booked the appointment with at the clinic as soon as possible. If you don't remember who you booked with, you can always email or call ANS. Once again, our email is ansinfo@camh.ca and our phone number is 416-535-8501, extension 37800, and press 2. If you need to change or cancel an appointment, please let us know at least 3 days before your appointment if you can. You can email or call the person you booked the appointment with. Rescheduled appointments are based on limited availability. If you missed your appointment twice, a new referral would be needed from your doctor. If you don't remember who you booked with, you can always email or call ANS. It's also important to know your rights. As a client at CAMH, you have rights, which means that there are rules that help make sure that you are treated fairly. The healthcare providers at CAMH follow these rules to make sure that you are treated fairly. You can read more about your rights as a client by clicking on the first link in our video description. We always welcome feedback at CAMH. Do you want to tell someone about how things went at the hospital? You can share good or bad things, and it should not impact your care. You can contact the ANS team, or you can contact the CAMH Patient and Family Experience Office. You can also schedule an in-person meeting with them. You can email them at pfe@camh.ca or call 416-535-8501, extension 32028. You might also want to know about how your information is being used. CAMH is a hospital and somewhere you come to get help with your health. When you have an appointment here, information about your health is recorded electronically. Only the people who provide health care and services to you are allowed to look at your health information, and only when they need it to do their jobs. This is part of a law in Ontario. It is called the Personal Health Information Protection Act. If you do not want your health information shared, you can ask to limit who can see your information. You can read more about this by visiting Privacy at CAMH in the second link in our video description, or you can contact CAMH Information and Privacy Office by emailing them at privacy@camh.ca or calling them at 416-535-8501, extension 33314. If you happen to need to come on site at CAMH, it's important to know that CAMH is a hospital and there are some rules we ask everyone to follow when they're here. There is no smoking at CAMH, and we ask that you please do not wear things that have a strong smell, like perfumes, colognes, and/or body sprays. You can read more about visiting CAMH by visiting the third link in our video description. We'll now talk about things you should know or do before your appointment. An appointment is when you see a healthcare provider about how you're feeling. They will ask you questions to better understand you, and they want to help you. Before you come to your appointment, you might want to write down some important things about yourself. There are two forms that can help you do that: the About My Health form and the Healthcare Visit form. You can check them out by visiting the fourth and the fifth link in our video description. And if it was not discussed when the appointment was booked, call us if you need a language translator or you need someone who uses sign language. They can help you understand what the healthcare provider is saying. To do this, you can contact the person who you booked the appointment with, or you can contact the ANS clinic. And if there's any other things we can do to help you for the appointment, please let us know as soon as you can. CAMH uses a program called WebEx for all virtual appointments. You will need good access to an internet connection and somewhere to have the appointment where you can share openly with a healthcare provider. Do not be in a public space like a coffee shop or library where people you don't know might be around. You can use a computer, tablet, or phone with a camera. If you want more information on how to use WebEx, you can check out our guide on how to use WebEx by visiting the sixth link in our video description, or you can scan the code with your camera to open the guide. The guide includes information when using a computer or mobile device like a phone or tablet. You can learn about downloading WebEx, joining a meeting, and using meeting functions. If you want to try out WebEx before your appointment, ask the person you booked the appointment with if you can try it out with them. You can also contact the ANS clinic if you don't remember who you booked with. When it's time for your appointment, make sure to be in a space that is quiet and where you can share openly with the healthcare provider you meet with. Once again, please do not be in a public space like a coffee shop or library where people you don't know might be around. Wear clothes that you feel good in, and you can have something that makes you feel comfortable with you. During your appointment, you might want to use headphones. Have those with you. Have your health card with you. And have a list of all the medications that you take. When it's time for your appointment and when you need to join the WebEx meeting, go to the email you received from the clinic that confirms the information for the appointment. This email has the link for the WebEx meeting. Click Join Meeting, circled in the purple bubble, or click Join from the meeting link. Before the meeting starts, you will be in a waiting room. You will automatically join the meeting when the person you are meeting with is ready to start. What can happen at the first visit? The first visit can take 1.5 to 3 hours. When your appointment is scheduled, we will tell you. You will meet with a healthcare provider, such as a doctor who can help you with your mental health, which is called a psychiatrist. We might ask you if it is okay for us to get information about you from other people who you have talked to about your health. We need written permission for this, also called consent. Tell the person you are meeting with if you need a break during your visit. We may talk about things that happened at different times in your life, including physical parts of your life, like diagnosis, medications, and more. We might also talk about social parts of your life, like routine, living arrangement, and more.